Drive! Good look. All right, good contact, lower. Don't let it surprise you. There we go. Good finish. There we go. Step up, 45.
Coach Key is a very intense guy, and that's what I like about him. He carries that to the field.
He likes to get after us. He likes to scream and yell. He's the vocal coach out there.
Coach Key is a very intense coach, but he's intense when he needs to be.
Yeah, he's pretty intense on the field, but when he's at home, not so much. He's kind of a softie.
I did recently get engaged this past summer to Danielle. She's someone that we've been together for several years now, and family is very important to me. And having my career and being set in my career where I'm at, and now the ability to move forward, starting a family with someone I care very much about, it's an exciting time.
It's very difficult to keep that a secret, being that Danielle worked in the office. So even the ring was actually delivered to me at the football office. So we had to kind of run a little bit of a defensive scheme to make sure Danielle didn't get the delivery and that it actually came to me quickly.
We would always joke because, Coach Key is so football hardcore all the time. He's up at like 3 a.m. thinking about football. We were like, Coach is going to get married to a football. We would always say things like that.
I think anytime you know that you have a special someone else in your life, that it does make you smile. And I think if you're not smiling and you don't have that extra skip in your step, you're probably not with the right person.
Danielle, his fiance, is very close to the program, and I think that's important. Being a veteran of about 34, 35 years of marriage, I think, and particularly in this career path, that you share it with someone that has an interest in the game and athletics and sports. I mean, this isn't something we do as a job, really. This is who we are.
I'm in it for the long haul, and we've said from the get-go that I'm here for him no matter what, 100%. Wherever he goes, I go, and we're a team now.
After the fact that you love each other and can you spend your life together, but do they understand what you go through every day and the rigors and the demands of this profession? And she's on board 100%, and she's ready to go wherever this road leads us.
I think Brent Key has done a tremendous job for this program as an offensive line coach, as a recruiting coordinator, and now being an assistant head coach. I think he deserves all those positions, and I think he's worked extremely hard to develop himself to be the best football coach he could possibly be.
I think any time that you have an extra title, you can't lose sight of what you're really here for. And my number one priority here at University of Central Florida is to coach the offensive line and to make sure those guys are doing what they're supposed to be doing on the field and off the field and in the classroom.
He loves his O-line, and he loves to make his O-line be the best that he can. I mean, that's his point of pride, that our O-line is so good.
You can tell that every day, how he comes to work, that the mindset he comes with, how he coaches us. He just wants us to be the best players we can be.
And the way that he's developed me as a player is, I can't thank him enough. He's helped me in so many different ways that I think I'm ready for life, and that's one more could you ask for from a coach.
Coach O'Leary talks a lot about your players and your position players being a reflection of you. And I tell my guys that when they don't get in trouble and they do well in school, I take a lot of pride in that. And that's the thing I'm here to do, is to coach the offensive line and make sure those guys are doing their best on all three of those areas.
He works at it. I think you have to do that in the off season. He's out studying with some of the prominent offensive line coaches in the country, and he's a goal-oriented guy, very driven, and I think he's got a great future ahead of him in coaching, and he's really starting to develop into that in terms of some of the roles he's taken on here at UCF.
I wouldn't want any different coach. I wouldn't want any different coaching style, because being on the O-line is a brotherhood.
He tells us all the time, he looks at us like his little brothers. He's always there to help, whether you call, text, football, not football, just an open ear to talk to him. I think that's been great. It makes you want to play harder for a guy that you know is going to be there for you.
It makes you want to be a better player, and it makes you want to come out and practice harder every day having a coach like that.
I wake up every morning and I have goals I've set in my life, and I wake up every morning and I work my best to do the best job I can. And I don't think there's any secret to success that people have in life, besides getting up and working hard every day, and when you make mistakes, learning from those mistakes and continually learning to get better.
2 point, let's go.